Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. Today, me and my other two group members will be presenting about summary of the article titled The Rise and Fall of Management Accounting. Before we go further, let's go through the introduction first. The introduction generally tells us the reasons why the management accounting has been rejected and too much disadvantages and weaknesses in the earlier year of its existence. The first reason that results to the rise and fall of management accounting is the management accounting reports could not help the operating managers to understand the report well in order to attempt to reduce costs and improve productivity. This happens because the report have decreased productivity as they require the managers to spend time trying to understand and interpret the report. The second main reason is the system of management accounting itself fails to provide precise costs related to production. The cost is distributed to products by simplistic measures, usually direct labor based, which it does not represent the demands made by each product on the firm's resources. The last reason that causes the management accounting to rise and fall is the management accounting systems provide a misleading target for managerial attention. They fail to offer the right collection of indicators that accurately reflect the organization's operating environment in terms of technology, goods, services, and competition. The next main point of the article is about challenges that arise in application of management accounting. The first challenge is an organization's management accounting system must provide timely and accurate information to facilitate efforts to control costs, to measure and improve productivity, and to devise improved production process. Management accounting does not rely on individual accounting periods when recording financial information. It is a continuous accounting process that must be properly managed by owners and employees. Owners should consider implementing business technology software as part of the management accounting process. Specialty software captures financial transactions electronically and sends it to individuals responsible for interpreting the information. The next challenge is the danger we lurk if the managers do not recognize the inadequacies in their management accounting system and erroneously rely on it for managerial control information and product decisions.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Amirul Mukminin, and today I will be explaining about the opportunities, the management accounting rules, and the loss relevance. So first of all is opportunities. So my first point is we want the cost of collecting, processing, and analyzing the report to be decreased. So nowadays we use digital technologies such as local network technology to record virtually every transaction in the accounting systems. So secondly, because of today's technology, it's more accurate and more efficient than old systems, which in the age where technology never existed. So we use the technology. Moreover, it is less costly as there are no barriers to record an effective management accounting system. So next, I will be explaining about management accounting rules. So first of all, before the early 19th century, people used bookkeeping double entry system to record accounting transactions in the economic market. So this transaction was invented by a monk called Fra Pacioli. The transaction occurred between people and business people, and the people were not part of the organization. And in that time, there were no levels of management such as employee, staff, and boss. So by the middle of 19th century, the Industrial Revolution started. And when the Industrial Revolution started, owners started to invest a big amount of capital in order to maximize their efficiency in certain projects. So they hired workers for them and started a hierarchy in the organization. By the early of 20th century, because the offices were far from the factories, a better management of accounting system was developed to support the entrepreneurs who actually wanted the multi-processes for their activities, such as business processes and much more. So these concepts are more and developed in, such as cost per hour, labor costs, and overhead. So next, we are going to talk about loss relevance. So first of all, in the mid 1920s, the management accounting development became so slow that corporate organizations such as General Motors were the next models for the next century. So when these models became models for the next century, management accounting became less important for business strategies. So these firms wanted to dominate the market by increasing the numbers. So the next point is um, based on loss relevance is managers they rely on auditors because auditors they use the product cost and use it based on historical costs and record it in the ledger accounts. So the principle is as long as the balance sheet and income statement were sufficiently accurate and not balanced, the auditors accepted it. And in that time, distorted products were not brought out. So this means that if the product is not in good condition, they keep on going on the project. And also there were no systems that are separate for the managerial purpose and external reporting. So lastly, after the 1920s, the manufacturing process became more complex. And because of this complexity, they could not catch up with certain organizations because certain organizations demanded an evolution for a new accounting management system. And this led to today's problem, such as delayed process control, um, and these problems could not catch up with the economic position of a company.
So the next point is academic literacy. The first point is researchers don't play more active or stimulative role to improve the art of management accounting system design. Second, they focus too narrowly on a simplified model of firm behavior. Third, management accounting system became less relevant and less representative of the organization operation. And the last is they concentrate on gaining more profit. So academic literacy that they focus on a simplified model of firm behavior so that the accuracy of the management accounting is less. Management accounting system became less relevant and less representative because of it is dominated by the senator executive. So the new employee or the new staff that use the technology or the management accounting system became less relevant and less representative for the organization. So next they concentrate on gaining more profit. So this is for management or CEO of the company that they look more on the profit project, such as the project that give them return in short term, not in long term. So from the project, the company has incurred more expenses for the project. So the next subtopic is accounting for caravans. So this is about a group of Venetian investors they sell or buy a goods from other country and sell back to their country, such as for example they go to the India and sell a good or buy a goods from the India and back to their country and sell, such as powder or whatever they buy from the other country using caravan. Caravans is more like transportation to them to go to the other country to acquiring or purchase goods from them. So it is old from old at the time. So at this time we can improve the system. For example, we use post, company post to post the goods or purchase the goods by post. For example, we use shopping app or online app, online shopping to buy or sell the good from other company or other country. The last topic is innovation. So the management accounting system need innovation for the system to encourage more accuracy for the accounting, for the accounting system. First, should be designed to support the operation and the strategy of the organization. Technology exists to implement system radically different from those being used today. Develop a new concept for designing relevant management accounting system. So they can create a new concept that easily for them to use, such as a new employee or new graduation work for their company, and they can study easily. They can improve the system or app that relate with the management accounting, such as auto count or so on, so that the system can manage the account for the company, that can give short time to present the accounting. And last, we can put a fresh look design for the system, so that the senior executive or old employee can use the system easily. That's all from my group. Thank you.